If you're looking to improve the communication at your organization, then this video is for you. In today's video, we're going to talk about the 3 levels of communication and how they could be impacting your business. Stay tuned. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Tony R. Sanders, and you are watching The Happy Meter. In today's video, we're going to talk about the 3 levels of communication. Now, I referenced this in a previous video where I talked about the 5 signs of a toxic workplace, and the number one thing I said was poor communication. We need to make sure our communication is consistent and intact to ensure that we are getting the most productivity and engagement out of our team members. When it comes to communication, I believe it should happen on 3 levels. Number 1, community-wide communication. We need to have communication at the organizational level. That means everyone in the organization gets the opportunity to hear the same information at the same time. This could be used to share what direction the business is going in, or it could be used to share the updates and how the business is doing. This could stop a lot of the gossip and the rumors around what's going on in the business. Are we losing money? Are we making money? Are we profitable? Will this company still be here in a few years? These are a lot of the questions that your team members may be asking, especially on the heels of a global pandemic, to figure out what is the status of our business. Well, if we're having organization-wide communications, you can get the insight on what that is. Also, it helps to break down silos. If I can come to a meeting once a month, maybe even once a quarter, I recommend once a month, but maybe once a quarter, and we can all talk about, okay, this is what marketing is doing. This is what the field is doing. This is what sales is doing. This is what customer service is doing. It makes it more difficult for silos to break up because we're communicating. I can put a name with the face with the number to say, I know what that department is doing. It's also an excellent opportunity for rewards and recognition. Think about one of your team members, them getting rewarded in front of the entire organization for their hard work, for their dedication, for their efforts. It really drives home the point that people matter here, and that's what your employees want to see and hear. That's what they want to feel, and that's what you should give them at these organization-wide meetings. You should be having them. I worked at a company once where we had them live. Everyone that could be in person was in person. But then we also live streamed them out to all of our satellite locations. So we knew this day, every single month, everyone was going to be there. We took questions from the audience for our C-suite executives to answer. People brought up new ideas. It was a great time to have connection and to have interaction with the entire organization. So organization, enterprise-wide communication. Do it. The next level of communication is the departmental or team level of communication. On a consistent schedule, you should be meeting with your team and your department to talk about your goals, your objectives, and to connect with each other. We need to be talking about how our individual efforts come through as a collective for the rest of the business. One of the key engagement metrics is, do individuals feel like their work is tied to the overall purpose of the business? And sometimes that's not the case because we as leaders aren't taking the time to say, yes, this is how your work connects. We think that they should just automatically know that if you do that thing, that's important to the business because we're paying you to do that thing. That's not always the case. We need to take the time to say, hey, our strategic objective as a business is here because we just had the organization-wide meeting. And this is how you contribute to that. This is why our department is focused on these projects. This is why our department is going to be compensated or a bonus based off of these things. We need to connect the dots for people, and the departmental team meeting is a great way to do that. This is also a great way to build that connection. These are the people that you're going to work with the most, right? This is your tribe within the tribe. It's great to get together and have a little fun, do a game here or there, build some connection, build some interest among each other, because we are going to be able to work together, should be able to work together to provide results for the rest of the business. So we need to have communication at the departmental level. Listen, if you're liking this video so far, don't forget to like the video and share in the comments, how does communication work at your organization? Is it happening at the 3 levels that we're talking about, giving you 2 so far? But let me know how it works or how you wish it would work. How often do you have company meetings? How often do you have departmental meetings? I would love to hear back from you. Let's get back into the video for number 3. Okay, and last but certainly not least, the 3rd level of communication is at the one-to-one level. If you are a people leader, meaning that you're a person who leads other people, you should be having one-to-one meetings with every single person on your team on a consistent basis. My preference would be weekly. Now, I know you're thinking, I don't have time to sit down for 30 minutes with everyone on my team for a week. My first question would be, what are you doing with your time? Because if you're not leading your people well, then you probably should readjust how you're spending your time. But my other thing would be this. I understand there's going to be situations where you can't meet with everyone every single week. I would challenge you to say, make those meetings at the least bi-weekly. And maybe you don't meet for 30 minutes, or maybe you don't meet for an hour, or maybe it's 45 minutes. Figure out whatever time frame works for you and consistency works for you, but don't neglect to do it. This shouldn't be a thing where it's like, oh, I didn't have enough time this week, so we'll just push it to the next time. No, this should be a culture thing. It's in your DNA. This is something that we do every single time. The reason why it's so important is this the best way to build camaraderie and connection with your team on an individual basis, but also really put your fingers on the pulse of their development, what they want out of life, what they want out of their career. You could have someone on your team who has tremendous talent that they feel like they could be contributing, but no one's talking to them about it. They don't have the type of relationship with their leader to figure they could stand up and say, hey, I can do that thing, or hey, I can help with that project. You could be missing a lot of innovation, a lot of productivity, a lot of engagement and interest for them by just not having those conversations. So make sure you get into the lives of the people that you lead and let them know, hey, I'm here for you. We can connect. This is our time to connect. There are a lot of times with my leader, I know that we're going to connect on this date. And so I'll hold things back or try to work on things in the meantime to make sure that they're ready for that particular date. If I didn't have that, I'd probably be driving them crazy every single day or trying to, figure out other avenues to get that done. But having that safe space to connect is super important, and you should be doing it. You should be connecting on all three levels: the organization-wide level, the departmental and team level, and then the individual one-to-one level. Listen, thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, I know you'll love the next one. Until next time, peace.